its eyes glowing with a sinister light. It lunged at them, and the players fought back, but it was no use. One by one, they were dragged into the darkness, their screams echoing through the empty halls. When the sun rose the next morning, the hospital was silent once more. The players were never seen again, but some say their spirits still haunt the corridors, trapped in the same nightmare they had unleashed. The abandoned hospital remains a place of terror, a reminder of the horrors that lurk within the walls of forgotten places. The Haunted Lighthouse, a real Fortnite horror story. Perched on a cliff overlooking the ocean was an old, abandoned lighthouse. It had once guided ships to safety, but now it stood as a beacon of doom. One stormy night, a group of players, seeking shelter from the rain, decided to explore it. They climbed the winding staircase, the wind howling outside, and entered the lighthouse keeper's quarters. The room was filled with old furniture and dusty books, and a sense of unease hung in the air. As they looked around, they noticed a journal lying on the table. It belonged to the last lighthouse keeper, a man named Thomas, who had vanished without a trace. The players opened the journal and began to read. The entries were filled with fear and desperation. Thomas had seen strange lights in the sky and heard whispers in the wind. He wrote about a ghostly figure that appeared to him, a sailor in tattered clothes, who seemed to be warning him of a great danger. The last entry was a frantic plea for help, written in blood. As they read, the wind outside grew stronger and the lighthouse began to shake. Suddenly, the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. The players looked around in terror, and that's when they saw him. The ghostly sailor stood in the corner, his eyes filled with sorrow and rage. He pointed to the window, and the players saw a massive ship approaching the cliff, its sails billowing in the storm. They realized that the sailor's spirit was trying to warn them of the same fate that had befallen him. The ship was a ghostly vessel, cursed to crash into the cliffs forever. The players tried to flee, but the sailor's ghostly form blocked their way. He urged them to light the lantern at the top of the lighthouse, hoping to guide the ship away. With trembling hands, they climbed the staircase and lit the lantern. The ship's course changed, and it vanished into the storm. The sailor's ghostly figure faded away, his mission finally complete. The players left the lighthouse, shaken but grateful for the ghost's intervention. They knew they had narrowly escaped a fate worse than death, and the lighthouse remained a haunted reminder of the sailor's eternal torment. The Haunted Playground,